obstacles and challenges that are happening for you right now. But the fact is that there is a really great idea, an idea that you have passion about, that you're going to do some research on, that it's really going to push you into trying harder to achieve the outcome, because it feels exciting. It's what you really have been working towards. And it's nothing more boring than just doing a job because you have to do a job because you need to achieve money to put food on the table. We all have to do that. But what is happening right now with this Mercury slowing down, it's really inviting us to pause, to think, to imagine what it is that we want our next step to look like. So I really want to push that point with Spirit today. And you know the deal for today. I'm going to pick one card for each of the months, and the reading for you is the month of your birthday. So on my little card today, it actually has a little fire thing, and it says, follow the spark. There you go. Follow your passion. Okay. So I'm just going to put this down while I put out the cards and shuffle and put out the cards for the months. So it's easy for Spirit to say that we should know exactly what we are wanting, how we want it to be. It's easy for Spirit to say that, but we have so much going on in our lives, our work, our family, our fun things or not fun things, our finances, our love life or the no love life. So there is a lot that is happening. So we pick the cards. We start with April because April is the beginning of the energy year. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, and one for everyone. Yes, pick up my microphone again. This is a reminder that actually there's nothing to worry about. But I can tell you now, Spirit does not hang around graveyards unless somebody's there to listen to them. But generally, why would you hang around with a bunch of stones in a paddock? Okay, so it's not really anything to worry about. There's nothing spooky coming up in your life. Change does not have to feel spooky, difficult, or hard. April babies. So this is a fresh start. There's some kind of exciting feeling. It feels like this is a new thing that I hadn't really contemplated, and yet here it comes. It's allowing you and your other important people to not necessarily be on the same page, but creating that same page. And it feels fresh, innovative, and lifts you both, or lifts the people that are around you. May babies. You're stressing. You don't know the outcome yet. And yet, if you follow the energy from her veil, it goes out to the beautiful castle in the background. So there is a good outcome coming. But when we don't know it, we stress about it. When we don't know what the outcome is and we're feeling that sort of in-between space, it's very stressful. But Spirit is saying that when you look at what's not going well, you get more of what's not going well. So find a way to change that up. It's your responsibility to spend some time imagining what it is that you're actually wanting to achieve and how you're wanting to achieve it, because then you can start to create it. You know that saying, if you can think it, then you can create it. May, June babies. You're feeling a little bit stuck. This stuckness is because this is what you do. You have a routine, you do certain things, and it feels like it's on repeat. A little bit of Groundhog Day is what Spirit is saying. And there is an opportunity coming now for you to do what you really thought you wanted to do. So sometimes we start off going down a certain path and it swaps and changes, and then we feel bad that we're swapping and changing. That's okay, because we're not actually designed to do. Some of us will be born into a farming family and then we'll be farmers, but some people will be born into families where all of the family seem to be police officers, and they'll do that, right? But this is you're doing it different. You don't want to be following the exact same old that has been the expectation of family in the past. You want to do it your way, and you're going to find a really innovative way to do that. And it might even be your own business. June, July babies. There's a great opportunity coming for you. This is bigger than Ben-Hur. It's going to feel really great. You're going to be super busy. Don't block it just because it just seems a little bit overwhelming when you're first offered it, or don't block it because you're afraid that it isn't exactly what you were thinking you wanted, because sometimes things swerve and sway and they go certain ways, and that creates a great outcome for you. August babies. This is the sense of other people worrying about something and it gets you tense when you're around other people and they're worrying and they're talking about this and they're talking about that, and you're like, that's not my problem. So it's okay to say that to people. It's okay to say to people, this is not for me to worry about, and you can tell me about it, but I'm not going to join in with the worry, because there's nothing you can do to fix or change it. But just by listening, you will make all the difference. September babies. There is a leadership role for you. This leadership role you're not overly keen on, but yet Mercury is working with you to show you that you have this ability to support other people in the direction that they want to go in. And it's like at the same time as you're supporting other people, you're supporting yourself, and it works out weirdly really good. October. You have no plan whatsoever. In fact, I wonder whether October babies actually like to have a plan, or whether it really bothers them when they have a plan. So this card is saying you have no plan. There is transformation coming. You ignore it at your own detriment, right? So Spirit is encouraging you to really think about the goals, the direction, the things that you wanted to have happen, because at the moment, when Spirit takes charge of a change, it's usually not very pleasant. So Spirit's encouraging you to really think about, where do I really want to be? What do I really want to be doing? Where do I want to be living? Where do I want to be working? And so on and so forth. Okay. So it's up to you this time. It's a very short window for you to make a decision, because otherwise it's going to happen to you. Okay. November babies. Do not buy into other people getting sulky or upset about different things. That's a them problem. Just sit back and enjoy yourself, and choose to not overanalyze what's happening for them either. They'll figure it out. If you try to say something to them, they might get offended, and then they'll blame you. You're a part of the problem then when you're trying to fix something. So just listen and be available. And if it all gets too much, decide to give yourself a breakaway. October, November, December. December babies. This card is saying that you have a concern that anything that can go wrong will go wrong. There's also a concern about health for some reason. But December babies, this is completely unnecessary, but there is an opportunity for you to take that concern and choose to make your health choices more important than other things that have been on your mind. A sense of like you may have been having headaches or something, but then you choose to drink more water, you choose to drink more fresh fruit and vegetables, things like that. It's like you're taking this opportunity, this small thing that happened from having the headaches is making you realize that it's time for you to take care of yourself physically more. And that means that you shortcut any concerns. January babies. Not your problem, but it feels like your problem. When you take on other people's responsibilities to fix or change things, then you become the person that they point at as being the problem, because you told them to do it. And you're like, oh, I didn't mean it to be like this. I mean it to help and support. So that's your responsibility. It's an opportunity for yourself to show that you're not going to buy into fixing or solving someone else's problem, but you're going to be there to listen. February babies. Hallelujah. This is some really great opportunity to work with somebody and for things to go really well. It's a great opportunity. This is incorporating the energy from Jupiter. Jupiter is the biggest planet in the solar system. It's about prosperity, abundance, great opportunity. But you take someone along with you. So you might have felt if you take this chance or you do this thing that you have to do it by yourself. But when you invite someone to go with you, to move with you, if it's a job that's interstate or something like that, and you're a little bit afraid that you're going to have to do fly in, fly out, or drive in, drive out, or something like that, or there's going to be a lot of travel, then you can actually invite your important person to consider if they would like to move to that region, or so that you're closer. It may not have been something that they're thinking about, but then they're really excited about it, because I see someone coming into your life who actually wants to be with you and help with those decisions and be close. So don't be afraid to ask for what you want. March babies. But people are annoying. People are the problem. And you're always helping people. So what Spirit's saying is you often don't notice actual support that you get from the people closest to you, because you're so busy helping all sorts of other people. So this is a time for you to just look around and think, who is the person that is giving me quiet support? Perhaps just by being there, that's what they think is support. And perhaps you've never noticed how comforting that is in a weird and wonderful way. So on that note, this long video, hope you have a wonderful weekend.